Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading out for Cincinnati, center fielder number 6.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Look out, they're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. I'm looking at one right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Starling Marte is retired to lead off the ball game. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The tag, and he is out. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman,
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Here's George Springer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hamilton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
First baseman number 19.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Designated hitter.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with...
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Second baseman.
Scooter Gennett is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready with the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind.
The fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Shortstop.
Jose Peraza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Kemp. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Kemp. But he won't get there. It falls in. And he is out at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
First baseman. C.J.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hamilton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Evan Gattis now standing in. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Harvey sets his sights. Coming at him with the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Kemp is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hamilton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now in the box, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Chop foul wide at first. 1 strike now from Cole. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On the ground softly towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, Adam Duvall.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman.
Scooter Gennett is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Correa.
breaks as bad as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hamilton on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Harvey pauses. Here's the first pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Evan Gattis is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Line to the right side. Hamilton will get there and he puts it away to retire. So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Tucker Barnhart.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes sir, it's strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rosario moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, Tony Kemp flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And to score the runner from second. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 2 strikes now from Harvey. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 4.
George Springer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Votto posts under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turn the momentum back to the other team.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Eddie Rosario stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Pitch is high. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The payoff pitch one more time. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. In is Joey Votto. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Ready once again.
Designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. So coming to the plate, Scooter Gennett, Tony Sipp, Will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Evan Gattis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 16.
Riding in once again, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Alex Bregman would be next. Swinging a soft liner, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score. From third.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another chance. Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Barnhart
takes a knee-high fastball. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. Colin McHugh comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
For the Astros, number
high pop up. Calling for it. Prone. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's
Now
Billy
batting.
Hamilton standing in.
Right fielder,
He comes in 0 for
Billy
2 thus far.
Hamilton.
Fouled back. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Center fielder number 6.
So striding in, Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Kemp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Now in the box, Tony Kemp. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Tony Kemp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The second baseman, number
Michael
27,
Lorenzen will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by.
0-2 is the count.
And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
After it is Marte. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Here's George Springer as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 out and a runner on third. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Again a 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Correa.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game. Here's C.J. Cron now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here comes the go-ahead run. And a relay to the plate. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. Working to keep them in the game here. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now he'll step off. First pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Duvall, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Now batting, Scooter Gennett. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Gennett's going to turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. Felipe
Tucker Barnhart.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick coming on, and that retires the side. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Designated hitter, Evan.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 out. Standing in, Brian McCann. He came through with an RBI. Max Stassi will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. David Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Up next for the
From the
Astros.
stretch, here's the pitch. Alex Bregman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. At the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jose Peraza.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Springer coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. Chris Davinsky is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Line towards center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Pitch inside, the throw. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. In to score, the runner from third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-5 game. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And that misses ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Popped up. Calling for it, Altuve. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Manny Alaniz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Manny Alaniz.
Joehl98 will get up off the bench. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, but he can't get it there in time. Gurriel is aboard after the strikeout.
The second baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. In the dirt here. Nobody out, runner on first. changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now to the plate, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 26.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Hamilton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a